Let's get to some of the individual stories, though. With your stocks to watch is Bloomberg's Joe Easton. And Joe, we had some Nike earnings yesterday. Looking at the follow-through.
That's right, Danny, and I'm going to call it Nike like you do in order to satisfy our American viewers. So Nike shares overnight gaining 13% following earnings, which were driven by some strong sales in both North America and footwear in terms of their most successful products at the moment. They do say that the Christmas period has started really strong, though it wasn't all positive for Nike. They did announce a 3% decline in China sales, though that was slightly better than some analysts had feared. The company is having to cut a lot of costs, offer some discounts to customers in order to reduce some of their inventory. So they're doing a lot more promotions than they were previously. Bear in mind, this stock was down 38% year to date heading into the report, so you can see where some of that upside came from. In terms of what we're looking for in Europe, we're keeping our eye on Adidas, or Adidas as Run DMC called them, also Puma and JD Sports as well, the retailer that has a big partnership with the company. We saw some gains in the likes of Under Armour and Foot Locker in the US yesterday, so I would expect that to feed through into the European names today.
Joe, you're also watching delivery stocks. Quickly deliver me the news there.
That's right, so FedEx marked gaining 5% overnight. Their earnings beat was really driven by them cutting costs as well, in line with what Nike's doing, but also they're pushing up their prices. That's actually making up for a big drop in sales. You'll remember in September that the company announced a profit warning that really sent ripples throughout the delivery market. That is actually deteriorating, which could be a negative for companies like Deutsche Post, which we have on the screen here, and also IDS, which owns Royal Mail. There was some separate news for Royal Mail overnight as well, with talks between the CW union and the company breaking down. That company is set to strike on the key Christmas days of the 23rd and the 24th. I just hope it doesn't delay delivery sales for your cookbook that I hear you're planning it together. Keep an eye on those shares today. They could be a negative one given the volume concerns on FedEx.
So, you know, it was going to be a live show, but I like this. More angles to get some profit for us. Finally, Anglo American, what you looking at, Joe?
That's right, so we move on to diamond sales. So Anglo American's De Beers unit today announcing $410 million worth of diamond sales in their latest cycle. That is slightly lower than the last cycle, where they sold around $500 million worth of diamonds. They say retailers are being a bit more prudent as they wait to see how strong the Christmas period is and also wait to see what happens with the China reopening. Some iron ore prices also gaining overnight, so that could benefit some of the miners as well. But I've got my eye on diamonds heading into the Christmas period.